All right, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us for Tattoo Collecting 101, episode 95. We got the gang on the road here. And before we jump into it, just want to say thank you to all of our sponsors and affiliates. So shout out to Raw Pigments, Tattoo Now, World Tattoo Events, DLI's Pro, and then our affiliates, Fireside Tattoo Network, Jake Meeks over there, and Amy Nichols of the Apprenticeship Diaries. And then, of course, thank you to Guy Atchison for making the entire platform possible for all of you to watch today. So, yeah.
Thanks for bringing us in, Kyle. Great job.
Good job, Kyle.
Yeah. Do you want to turn your phone sideways for all of our viewers as well? Perfect.
There we go.
Don't be technical with me, Kyle.
I'm trying. Hey, you told me to do my job. I'm doing my job.
Jealous. So every time I turn my phone, it doesn't flip it. Oh, it's good. You're doing great.
That's why
You might got it
love
locked on your home screen.
I don't think so. I think it's just in Zoom.
you. Really?
Yeah, it's been
that
weird lately.
sucks.
Yeah, it's all right. There's been a lot of funny things going on with Zoom. So anyways, we made it to Cleveland.
We're not Cleveland.
Not Cleveland, Akron.
Akron.
Unfortunately, I call
Close
Cleveland
enough.
and Akron the same place. So we're up in northeastern Ohio.
That North Ohio.
We live though.
Yeah.
What's up, dudes?
So how's it going up there so far?
Yeah, super good. So far we got all of our equipment set up on the stage right at the front. Once we're done having our,
Preset smoke break?
ritual show smoke, we're gonna go in and kind of share with everybody the setup that's going on.
It's just
There's
just make sure
there is pipe and drape,
Thank
so
God.
that's a good start. Kind of, yeah, it's kind of cool because right now there are handful of people just
You're chopping up all
night's
robot-y.
cool night. Night's the cool night to see everything that, because it goes from just like straight black pipe and drape to like the festival, the fun. So
Watch
it's
all the
cool to watch
magic
it happen.
happen.
It's like the magic before the storm.
Somebody blasting
Sounds like
a pipe.
it sounds like there's an organ grinder somewhere. It's a beautiful day here.
Yeah, I thought it was going to rain today, but thankfully the weather cleared up.
Is that like bait track, like 40? That's what I was thinking.
What's that, Kyle?
I said I thought it was going to rain, but thankfully the weather cleared up.
Yeah, it's super nice. Us with this
Fucking thing.
early show ritual smoke
Fucking
here.
thing.
What's this? A jeter?
Yeah. It's a hit of light, is what it is.
Yeah.
It's a hit of light.
we won't finish it.
Yeah. I'm already done.
There's no
A
way.
gram?
Gram of diamonds in it, gram of weed, and rolled in keef.
Maybe I'll hit it one more time and then we'll head in.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go to sleep. I got shit to do.
I smoke
I
fun
got
on
a
the way
show to
out.
run.
Get out of the car at the rest area.
What's that, Kyle?
I said you got a show to run for Ben.
I was like, oh, what the fuck?
All right, let's head back over and start taking. This is always one of my favorite parts. Load in, load out is never as much fun. Everybody's exhausted, but for load in, everybody's always excited and pumped, and we get to see all the people that we haven't seen in months or years.
It's where all the fun stuff happens.
Like live down there? Is this scary?
Some live music going on off in the distance. If we're cutting up, it's because of the music in the background.
No worries.
There's a free live concert going on in the pavilion right next to us.
Hot
Sounds
diggity.
like some reggae-esque tones.
What are they playing?
Reggae-ish.
Reggae.
Okay.
No. There's a few tender spots.
Okay, So here's the hall. There's the hall.
You guys notice there's pipe and drink.
There's pipe and drink.
It's already there. It's a thing. It's done. It's running.
All right, we're almost to the stage, guys.
Oh. Trying to do one of them.
All right, we made it.
Back at the home
All right,
base.
let's head off.
All right, head off.
Go.
Bam.
There we go.
Too far.
Quality set.
Jay should be here in about an hour. So,
Is he coming here?
hotel, I don't know yet. I'll have to ask him.
Is Lauren joining us, or do you know? Is she still traveling?
That
Who? Lauren?
what was that about Lauren?
Is Lauren joining us, or is she still traveling?
She's still traveling. She should be here in about 7.
So
Oh, okay, gotcha.
maybe she'll
Maybe.
be joining us.
For the later half.
So yeah,
I have a feeling there's going to be people filtering in and out as we go.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
so the banners are starting to go.
Yeah.
This is always the fun part for me. I love watching it all start to piece together.
Get all the
Since
magic
we just
starting to
walked
build.
in- Yeah, since we walked in like, a half hour,
Yeah.
40 minutes ago, there is already colorful banners being hung. It was all black.
Especially when I don't have to do any of it. I think that's my favorite part is watching it go together and me not having to do the work.
watching
Yeah,
it go
yeah,
together,
watching
not
it.
making it.
Yeah, not making it.
Yeah, it is.
I am
Sounds
super loud
significantly
in my
easier.
headphones.
Yeah, I'm a bit loud too.
Thank you, Fawn. Everybody give it up for Fawn's on the ones and twos. Perfect. Perfect. Mobile setup gets sketchy sometimes.
Yeah.
We're winging it.
We're working
Can I
on
interest
it.
anybody in some candy? You want some hard?
No, I'm good right now.
Melting candy.
Yeah, they're a touch tacky.
I'm in the mood for some fungi later, so let's see.
Todd's gonna be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed tomorrow. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. I already taped it. I was gonna tilt it a touch.
I'm fine the next day.
See, that's a whole lot. Me, see.
But I've been shocked.
That is true. That is true. So I have a work shirt that's that same safety pink. And every time I wear it, somebody's like, that color looks really good on you. So maybe I'll switch to an all pink motif.
I like it.
Rock the Machine Gun Kelly
It
look for a
matches my
while.
daddy.
You think?
Maybe, yeah.
I like that. I'd let that rock.
I've got like a
I could
like a
never
nice
do that.
salmon
Much better.
hoodie that I've been told I look nice in.
I can believe that.
Salmon, huh? That's what you
Yeah.
call them, pink?
Well, it's like a off pink, it's not like super vibrant, but it is pink.
It's rose.
Just getting
Kyle,
technical with it.
You're coming out tomorrow too, right?
Yeah, me and Jess are coming out once we're done at the warehouse.
Nice.
Good.
Nice. I feel like I just had when we were sitting and talking, me, you, and Jess yesterday, it just like as we were talking, it occurred to me that we didn't have hardly any responsibilities this weekend.
Yeah.
We get to like leave and go get food
We can
whenever
just-
we want.
We can just be people.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's
I
kinda nice.
haven't attended a show just to like simply attend a show in a really
See,
long
now you
time.
get to see what it's like for me,
Yeah.
I don't have nothing to do,
Yeah.
besides hang out.
I mean, we got podcast responsibilities.
Yeah,
those
but
are
that's not that's before.
Minimal in
That's
comparison.
just filming the
Yes.
crowd.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pretty much. Well, we got some core interactions going on, Kyle. Don't downplay what we do here.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey,
and we're also
hey,
we're gonna record Renee's seminar. We're gonna get that like nice and streamable.
Yeah.
It's actually probably gonna be the best thing we've ever recorded because we're gonna have multiple cameramen and a producer.
Because it's
And
the
we can
best.
take turns.
Yeah. No, it's really fun to just kind of be up here and watch all the ants build the village, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, I'm interested in who I'm
Great
gonna
way to
meet
put it.
this weekend. Too, you always
Already
end
been
up
shaking
meeting
hands and
someone
kissing
new at a
babies.
convention.
What are you gonna get in the competitions?
No.
You're not getting in any competitions at all?
Come
I'm
on,
done.
Todd.
I'm
You're not-
done. I'm done anymore.
You're not going to do like best overall or anything like that? You're not doing any?
Come
Mm-mm.
on, Todd.
Yeah.
Todd, compete with me.
I thought
Like,
Everyone
You were
else is
supposed
doing
to
it.
be
Come
the
on,
dude I
Todd. One
knew
more.
that was doing this with me.
Yeah.
Come on, bud. I don't mind losing. I just want somebody to go through it with.
We'll see.
Are you going to enter some stuff, right?
Fuck yeah.
Good.
Get
Kyle, are you
it.
going to enter anything when you come?
We'll
Best
see how it
face.
goes. Best face.
Not even tattoo. Just
Best base.
best face.
That phase.
Well, we'll
You
see
get
how
my
the
vote then.
I don't know. We'll see how it
That's
goes.
for Kyle.
I might.
We'll see. That was the least lack of confidence I've ever heard out of anyone ever.
I'll see how much biomech
mean-
work is there.
Maybe, I guess.
Well, I think Renee's coming and gonna do.
Corey's. Do you by chance happen to have the webpage pulled up?
What the hell, Kyle?
For what? Rubber City?
The categories, yeah, the Rubber City webpage. I was just wondering, I've checked before, but I can't remember for sure what all categories they have this.
Yeah,
this
let me
show.
get that going.
Type faster, Kyle.
All
right, I got 'em.
Am typing.
Friday, it's
Todd
best,
beat you.
it's
Mm.
best traditional, best biomech, best sports theme, best Ohio theme, best small black and gray, and best small color. And then tattoo of the day.
Do I qualify for any of those, Todd? Oh,
Yeah, and then there's Saturday.
Do you have a Michigan or Ohio?
Nah,
I- you
what?
don't-
Nah. No, the only hometown I have is Sir Graves Ghastly. That he was a horror host on Detroit TV
Okay.
when I grew up. So that's my tribute to hometown. Yeah.
oh, look at Kyle's screen sharing like a boss.
There you go.
Saturday, it's best portrait realism, best lettering, best large color, best large black and gray. Okay, well, that's right.
Black
I'm winning that.
And worst tattoo, and then tattoo of the day. Sunday, best sleeve, arm or leg, best back or chest, best flash. That's you. Best overall.
So it sounds like Sunday's our day
Yeah.
It's like something.
because I can do.
Now it says best overall, so it's.
I know.
We're together.
I could probably do best flash for my SJ. I could probably do back or chest and probably in best overall. I'll do those three. Last three of the day. Wind it out on Sunday.
Mhm,
Todd, are you gonna get into best overall?
Probably.
not-
Come on,
Different
Toddy. Do best
categories.
overall with me.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
Okay.
That's all. That's all I
All right.
ask.
We're all gonna be mostly naked on Sunday.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
We'll have to get plenty of footage of one another.
I got a
You got to
footage.
get matching outfits for it.
Careful, Kyle. That might happen.
Yeah,
I
he
mean-
never know.
showed his footage
Black.
at MJ.
Pay close enough attention.
If
You
you
might
gu-
see
if
the
you guys-
nuances.
if you guys brought black, we could match.
Well,
But if you didn't bring black,
I mean, it's a tattoo show. Fairly certain we all brought something black.
well, I meant the undies.
Oh, no.
If you brought black, we
No.
could match.
Mine's a surprise.
All right,
It's-
do we have a special hammock?
It's going to be a surprise.
So we're gonna have Ben and Jay running around in their hammocks.
Special surprise.
Special surprise, huh?
It's
Oh, I
not a
won't be
hammock. It's a
surprised.
special surprise.
That sounds a little more
Okay.
threatening when you put it that way.
I don't think you'll be that surprised. I'm just going to throw it out. Special surprise? It's probably wouldn't be that special or surprising. That's kind of my whole point.
Very misleading.
Well, it maybe. It just depends on how much cash you got, to be honest. I mean, I should probably realize there's other people standing within earshot,
Oh, kind of.
and I should not talk about my wiener.
So you're okay with saying it on the internet, but not with the people 5 feet from you.
I'm fine with people that can't directly interject about it.
I guess
They can be ear assaulted by my genital talk, but when people recognize and acknowledge it, it makes it a whole nother like, oh, this is real life. I should stop saying that stuff.
fair.
That's the beauty of recording in the live studio. Is sometimes we get a little loosey goosey because we feel private and we forget the microphones are on. And sometimes we say some dumb shit and we're like, oh, that probably shouldn't be recorded, but it is. And I'm going to have to listen to that later one day with my kid. That's just embarrassed as fuck. Dad, what does that mean?
Excuse me, aren't you supposed to embarrass your kids?
Well,
I mean, I
have
tried
got,
to do it at every opportunity I could.
I have got that down pat. Down pat. Like I just stand there and she's like, stand. But, you know, it's
Yeah,
fine.
it's kids.
I love it.
Oh, yeah. There's a view of the hall.
I love how the stage is right by the doors. It's like you walk in and bam, congestion.
You know,
Or is that just someone's really, really hype big booth? I'm not sure. Which is it?
I don't know.
We got world famous. We got Kurisumo.
Yeah.
Sumi. I said that wrong. Fawn, you weren't here to correct me. Well, you can hear me. Fuck. So is that just mega booth down there on the end, or is that a stage?
No, that's a booth.
Is that a mega booth?
Mhm.
How do we get the mega booth next time we're here?
I don't know.
Spending a lot of money.
But like they got like risers and banners and like
Yeah.
we should just be friends with them.
Then if we had a setup like that, we then have to load and move a setup like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Smaller is baller.
Yeah, you're right.
Smaller is baller.
Smaller
We're
is
accepting
baller, man.
volunteers for our next show to help carry piping and stands and stuff.
Good luck
Kyle?
on that one.
Kyle will be helping do that. He doesn't know it yet. Good.
Isn't that my role as intern for everything?
It's right, your life intern, Bubby.
Yeah.
Are you coming to Phoenix, Mr. Kyle?
No, I will be holding down the fort here.
I'm gonna say that's a bullshit answer, Kyle.
We're real bummed
Take-
out that Kyle's not
Take that
here
up with
to play
Durbin,
us.
Jules.
Well, I don't take anything up with either of those people.
Yeah.
I kind of just do what I'm told, like a lot. I really have no opinion or say or matter of anything. I nod and smile a lot.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunate, but
I will
it's all
grieve
right.
you not being there, but it's above my pay grade, Bobby. Way above my pay grade.
I'll look at all the pictures.
I mean, I'll miss you from my inside parts.
I'll miss you too.
We should talk about something other than Kyle and I's affection for each other.
I'm watching everything come together, man. I'm amazed by it. Maybe I should just turn the camera around. You can just talk over it and set up.
Still looking at us,
I mean,
drinking the stiffest Jack Daniels I've ever asked for. I should just ask for Jack on the rocks. 'Cause that
Ben,
is a
don't you know you gotta
splash
get a
of
little
soda.
of all the shots?
No, I'm not a big drinker. This is probably my.
No, I meant for the cameras.
Say one more time then.
All you gotta get all the shots.
Oh no, we're gonna get this shot, maybe like a panning one. Because that sounds like a lot. We will have tons of footage for next week as we do the convention review
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
that we always do, and we'll go through what we film and talk about everything that's fucking sweet.
Well,
So,
there's
yeah.
gonna be 4 of us running around too, with some cameras and everything. So
So we
Get a
should
lot of
have
good
some good
stuff.
footage. Are you, Kyle, going to dedicate your life to editing these films and making it a nice, sweet synopsis for us and for next week?
I was actually telling Fawn that you guys need to send me all the clips so I can just throw it all in one big video and we'll put it on the TV behind us and just have
We've
it
already
play
talked
the whole
about it.
time.
Kyle.
we have an idea
I'm
already.
already ahead of you, Ben.
Yeah, Kyle and I, we've been brainstorming. Now
I
that we're
like the brainstorms.
now that Kyle's in the city and we can just sit together and brainstorm about future ideas and talk about like different sets, different setups, different like possibilities of like different places we can set up. It's kind of cool just to have like another person who's like, I mean, Kyle's honestly even way more heavily involved in this than I am. So it's cool to have like that creative input to like
Yeah, Kyle.
bounce back and forth between one another.
Good job, bud.
Thank you.
I think having us like actually together in the same building, we're gonna be able to start like making improvements and stuff happen.
So
Make some magic.
next, we need to figure out full mobile with the regular cameras so we can talk live.
That's
And
a
carry
group effort
Kim
project.
I can do that with my wireless.
Well, I'm just saying.
What we'd have to do is hook the wireless mics up to the camera. we can do that. I have
Can
that
Kyle just follow
capability.
me with a boom mic?
Yeah,
There is also, I'll take a look into it. There's some streamers who do like, IRL streaming and they've got like little backpack setups. So
Mhm.
I'll look into that and see.
I don't
I
know if
want
you,
you to carry a boom mic.
I don't know if you've looked at all of the equipment that I've amassed, but it is all able to clip to one of the like people that record in the field that are doing like sports broadcasting and stuff, they basically have this whole setup and they'll have like a smaller laptop than I have, and it'll be like on their chest right here. So they'll have their
Yeah, I've
monitor
seen
and then
that.
all of their equipment is directly underneath it. And
Mhm.
it's either all Bluetooth or everything's just a close enough proximity that like you just walk along with the person that you're filming.
I'm
We're
in.
pretty much there, other than the actual apparatus that would
We
hold
just need to
everything.
actually put it together.
So what you're saying is we need to go on a bag shopping trip?
Probably building. I'd probably have to build it. I probably have to get like a military, like,
I love shopping for bags.
oh, I do too, Ben. I don't know anybody that has more backpacks than you and I.
That is true. Our powers
This
combined.
sounds
It's
like an
sketchy.
Amazon backpack buying thing.
Mhm.
I have a lot.
You gotta
think
get
we
like a
could figure it
specialty bag.
That whole rabbit hole is pretty stinking cool. There's even another field recorder that's kind of like this, but we could line in 8 different lines and the cameras, but it's like a little tiny cube and like $2,000.
And like,
Yeah, $2,000,
so if anybody would like to sponsor the Tattoo Collecting 101, we will take donations.
Zoom, if you're listening, not Zoom, the conferencing call, but Zoom, the electronic company. If
Yeah.
you're listening, we love your P4.
We love
We'd
it.
love to have a P8, and we talk about it all the time.
I mean, just to know that we said P8 on the air several times might be valuable. P8.
I don't know. Last week
Yes.
after when Denny came to Red Tree and we had like the
Split.
dual setup.
Which was the first time we did that and it went phenomenally.
I think it went great, but going from this awesome little Zoom mixer that we have that is literally only volume in and only volume out and a recorder, to go from that to the mixer where you had to worry about the gain, which made us sound real like underwater, and then like the specific levels, like, lows, mids, highs.
Right.
That's all like awesome for music, but for just vocals, this thing is clutch.
Clear.
Yeah, it's been
Clear.
so.
We really just
Thanks.
need volume on, volume off.
Yep.
We don't need all that
Yep,
extra fancy junk.
it's a super simple piece of equipment that does everything that we need so nicely.
It's all pretty wrapped up.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So back to the competitions.
Wait,
What?
what's there to go back to?
Back to the competitions?
Okay. What are you doing?
Nothing. I just like talking about the different categories and like the different kind of people that are going to be here.
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
I mean, what are you doing?
What? Be
What are you
specific
doing,
with your
man?
question.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Like, what are you going to enter?
Oh, what am I going to enter? I think I'm going to enter a lot the bio stuff. I think I kind of want to enter my sorry, I kicked stage real hard. I think I want to enter my chest and my pitties and my leg, but I don't know if my
So
chest
no one
and
else is going to
pitties
get
one.
any 1, 2, 3?
I was gonna say there goes my chance for bio.
Well, we're in Ohio, so there's going to be
Yeah.
a lot of bio collectors here.
True.
Not that that has anything to do with Ohio, but just like regionally, there are a lot of bio collectors.
So it does
in
have
the
something to do
Midwest.
with Ohio?
Well, we're Midwest. I think it's a
Midwest.
Midwest thing.
Midwest.
Yeah, I think so.
Ohio is like the last Midwest of the Midwest, though. We're like barely clinging on, aren't we?
But Ohio is the most mid.
Eh,
Might not be west.
Michigan.
Mid. We're pretty mid.
We're more
Mid-East.
Michigan's more.
Mid-East.
Well,
It's cool. I don't make the rules. I'm just here. Hanging out, doing the things.
Doing the do.
I'm gonna turn the camera around.
No, I want to do it. You talk.
Yeah.
Ben's turning the camera around again.
Rotating cast, remember?
Getting more and more busy.
Rotating cast. So I like that. You flip the little screen, Ben. There you go. You can do it. So you know how to do this.
Does Ben need a
Ben's
walkthrough
like-
on how to do it?
Yeah, Ben's like, I've been working a camera
For a
since he
long
was
time.
knee high.
A little smooth, been a little smoother.
Kyle says a little smoother. Watch it. You're gonna get fired. No.
Before I even make it up there, I'm gonna get fired.
I meant you were gonna fire Ben if he wasn't careful.
Oh.
Yeah. It is warm in here though right now.
I'm comfortable, so it's probably warm.
Air blowing though. It's just this giant fucking boards.
Yeah. I feel the air, I do, but not enough.
Is that Renee
So I know
over
you're
there in the
working-
distance?
Yep,
Yeah.
would have it.
She ignoring us.
Zoom on in there, Ben. Creep on him.
Maybe they'll notice.
She knows now.
Yeah, we're zooming in on Renee. She's noticed. It's my babe. Now she's hiding. Fantastic. Sorry, we happen to be on the main stage. So people
Yeah.
keep coming up and asking about check-in and everything. If you're watching and you're coming in to the show and you're working here, check-in will be tomorrow morning.
Hello.
I thought the camera was on.
Yeah, you want to join us?
Yeah, sure.
Throw a headset on.
Hello.
We got
Hello.
Rachel with us
Hi.
after we zoomed in up close.
I felt it.
Yeah, she felt it.
I literally looked straight up into it like someone's
It
watching.
was our tractor beam to bring
The
you into
whole
the show.
world. The whole world was watching.
Did I hide behind the table as well as I thought I did?
We could totally watch.
Yeah.
I just hit
You
my
were
face.
covered.
You've seen it
To say
all.
the least.
And if you didn't see my face, you would see the rest
So
of
you got going on this week.
Ooh, I've got a full scheduling or full, I can't talk. I have a full
Take a
schedule.
breath.
Yes. I have a full schedule of tattooing. Plus on Saturday morning, I'll be teaching my eco-friendly seminar for tattooing and your business practices.
You want to talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, my elevator pitch is going to be really sleepy because, I got from the airport today. But basically, I, after the last couple of years, have put together a lot of new tips and habits to kind of help your business ease into a more eco-friendly and sustainable business. Rather than just having like a bunch of rules and trying to figure them out, I've cut it down basically into layman's terms because I've had to enforce this with my own staff and myself and everything. So I get to talk about new products that I've done a lot of research on. And so you can minimize your waste and also save some money. So I hope
Nice.
everyone said, yeah, come on
I
down.
like it. Also,
mhm.
you're gonna have the best crew
The
filming
best-
it for you.
I'm going to have the best.
The whole
Professional,
shebang is going to
magical
be
crew.
set up.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean,
We're actually gonna film it and then
Yes.
we're gonna kindly ask Kyle to edit it for us. It's
Yes.
Super nice and presentable.
Oh,
So
Kyle.
those of you that are unable to attend, we're gonna, sometime in the very near future, we'll have a nice, rad, shareable version of it.
yeah, I hope to, really streamline it. And so if anyone has any questions, I can at least answer them this weekend. And I'll get lots of feedback from all my friends and all the people who take the seminar, of course, and get to answer real questions. So I can have it as like a webinar and put it up so people can watch it.
I'm excited to do this for you because I've helped you with a seminar before. So we've already kind of done that a
Oh,
little
you've done
bit.
two. You've done two with me.
So we've already done that a little bit. So this time I really kind of want to experiment with like just getting really good quality like shots and footage of you so we can then like go home and edit it. And then
Mhm.
I want to like take what we're learning from helping you and start using that to make like bonus footage for the show. Like
Mhm.
we go live, but like I would love to have a lot of like pre-recorded stuff that we could just jump in and share weekly with you guys. Cause like we do a lot of cool stuff. It's just, getting that workflow down between all of us and making the time to make it happen. But like, I think after what we're going to do with you, it'll be really easy to start doing like super fun stuff for
Right, like a
us.
real minimal setup, like guerrilla team getting
no,
out
like
there.
maximum setup.
Oh, maximum
Maximum
clarity,
We're starting to figure it
professionalism,
out.
clarity,
Absolutely.
digital words,
Digital words.
The
High
whole
five.
shebang.
high five,
JPEG.
the we be. It's okay. Oh, he's going to the bathroom.
Bathroom.
You've got
I
a tinkle
know.
time.
He's got a tinkle.
We've also
Ben Thomas
got
walked away
Joe
to tinkle.
joining.
He's going, I believe,
Ben's
I
fired.
believe, yeah,
Yeah.
I believe he is tinkling.
Joe.
Oh,
What
hey,
is
What's
Joe.
up?
Oh, hey. He looks so disgruntled when he's
Yeah,
trying to
don't
get his settings right.
Yeah, I know. Look at him.
Look at this freaking
Look at that
computer.
scroll on his
Technology.
face.
What's
Look
going
at
on?
I'm just so mad at my
It's,
computer
look at that.
settings. Yeah, put those headphones
Hold
on.
on. He don't even hear us yet.
Nope. He just looks so miserable about it.
Poor Joe. When he rewatches this, he's gonna be like,
It's his
He's gonna go assholes.
jerks.
Making fun of me the whole time.
Look at that look. I can't hear nothing.
Oh, I can't believe this is actually really fun. I'm really glad you guys are
Oh.
here because it was that realization this morning of like, wait, out of all of us, I'm the only one that's working. Fair.
well, Renee, that was poor planning on your behalf.
Yeah, exactly.
Should have scheduled less.
I know. I just gotta. Yeah, I'm always the one working, aren't I?
We went to work through Tube's booth here, but
Mhm.
there were conflicting things, so that fell through. But like the whole team's gonna be here. Jess and Kyle are coming up tomorrow,
Oh,
so it'll be like
rad.
it'll be
Yep, yep.
basically like most of the Red Tree family and True Tube's family here, just like hanging out.
That's
with
awesome.
Minimal responsibility.
That's awesome. You guys get a vacay.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
It's totally different when you don't have to work a convention. It's a whole different feeling, especially when you have worked them for so long, and then you're like, what?
It's like, did you ever just attend conventions before you were working them?
Yes.
Do you like, I like reflecting back on what it was like just to show up and have it be a weekend off and hang out.
Hang out,
and
yeah.
I love reflecting on those times because when we're working them, our attention is split a million different places. We've always got someplace to be next. Like we
Mhm.
might have a little bit of free time to hang out, whatever, but there's always some place to be next. Like at a show,
Right.
we're always watching the clock. We're always taking care of our feet and backs.
Right. Oh
We're
crap, I
always,
have
like,
to eat. Oh
Yeah.
shoot, it's been 6 hours since I've drank water. I have to make a stencil though, so maybe I can do this. And I only have 5 minutes to do both of those things. Yeah, you're multitasking the entire show where to be able to just cruise around.
Do you remember what it was like? to
Mr.
be,
Tinkle
like,
Boy showing up.
Tinkle Boys back?
Tinkle Boys, man.
Tinkle
Do you
Boy.
remember what it was
That's
like
his
to walk
nickname for the
around the
weekend.
show? To walk around a show like
We
early in your
nicknamed
career,
you Tinkle
and
Boy.
be starstruck every
Oh.
time you turned around.
Oh my gosh, I went to the Toronto convention. It was only my 5 years in, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do this. So all my friends were like, you're just going to come to the Toronto show and you're not going to work. You're just going to have fun. Because at 5 years you have like a tattoo burnout. I don't know if you.
Yeah, oh
yeah.
Yeah, I hit it hard.
I know hard. So far they're like, you need to get out of the country, girl. You need to see what art is like. And all I did was smoke
At
blunts
Toronto?
and get people booze
I didn't
and
say that out loud, did
out
I?
Toronto. Yeah, I'm fairly. But it was great. It like rejuvenized, like I'm like, oh, I'm the small fish here. And these artists are like a whole new well. So yeah, like sometimes I'll go to like an international show and just walk around and get like the same feeling. Like, I don't even know how to talk to you people. This is amazing. I love everything you do.
I always liked going like on the occasional times that I would go to like villain art shows and things like
Oh,
that, like
mhm.
outside of like the shows that I do every year. When I occasionally go to the villain art shows and it's like a different circuit of artists who like don't necessarily know my face, and like I always liked attending it just to be like an attendee, just
Yeah.
to be like,
Well, that's
a
how it
face in
was
the
at
crowd.
House City for me because I did the villain arts. It was opposite.
well,
Like,
well, now that I'm doing this stuff,
yeah.
I can't, I don't want to be like, I can't go anywhere without being recognized, but like, it's a little bit harder to be like just a rando in the crowd since I
Mhm.
like put myself out there a little bit more. And I mean, I do kind of like being a fly on the wall
Okay,
still.
what's
And
that
every
world
time I
like,
try,
Fawn?
every time I try to be a fly on the wall, something weird happens. Something weird.
You got a mascot, put on those sunglasses.
Get
Not
the
talk to
disguise kit
anyone.
going.
Girl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in the
this weekend.
bathroom. They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
It's not like that. It's just usually weird. It's not quite that weird, but there are weird moments.
I'm not at Sephora once in the mall. Like I was like, shh, calm down.
It's okay. It's just you say I'm like, it's just me. It's our
It's yeah, I'm
it's
just
just me.
myself. It's all right. Do not fear me, loved one.
It's me.
No, I think, like artists do have that kind of resonance with some people, like back in the Renaissance, we were like the direct links to God or whatever. And that was a good skin, guys. That was good. Thanks.
The direct
Thanks.
God.
Right? We're the voice.
Hmm.
They were just painting strippers and beggars on your walls. And
What
that's
about
what's
this
so
thought?
funny.
What
Yeah.
about this thought while we're jumping down the dirty rabbit hole?
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever considered the fact that, like, if not for artists, who would educate the educators?
Oh,
Like
exactly.
when we're
Yeah.
talking like scientists,
Mhm.
doctors, things like that. Like how would that person even be educated if it wasn't for the artist taking the painstaking
Ooh.
time to like cut the cadaver open and demonstrate what they're seeing? If
Mhm.
not for the artist, how do we learn?
How do we learn? Well, it's like the chicken before the egg there.
Mhm.
If you want to go down that rabbit hole,
Oh, yeah.
my.
Oh yeah.
Because you got the philosophers, you got the scientists, and you're talking to the artists. They're in the same, hookah lounge, if you will.
We can't start talking like this.
You know,
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
They're
I'm
keeping
very,
you
I'm
know,
so
with
confused
their-
about that accent.
their jazz cigarettes.
It's like a bad Northern Irish.
Oh, he's
It's
back.
like a Wisconsin.
Joke finally, guys.
Hi, guys.
It
Huh?
could
You're
be
just
the-
jealous you can't do it.
It could be the Ubers.
You missed
Yeah.
it
Oh, I
earlier.
can do a
We were-
Wisconsin. I can do a Wisconsin now, okay? I'm the
Well, my
only
grandmother-
Mexican out here.
Oh, dear. No one was out here.
The only Mexican
I-
there.
That was like a
It-
New
I know.
Jersey.
No, it went Boston at the end. I'm sorry.
It
We're
did
outta
go a little
here.
Boston. It's all right. It's all right. We all did good.
It was good until it wasn't.
No, my accent comes from my belated great grandmother who was from Windsor, Canada. And it was more of a, my, oh no, that's not ladylike. Oh no. Oh no, oh my, instead of
They're
the
in
don't you know?
Saskatchewan.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a woo.
Oh,
to it. Oh, jeepers. Renee, you want some wieners and some pot?
Joe,
You know.
what's been up? We haven't
Seen
heard
you.
from you lately.
Dude, it's just been busy, man. I got, I don't know if you guys saw, but I went out to Indiana. I got a new tattoo on my shin, which was, man, nobody warned me about shin tattoos, guys. You all let me
Chin
down.
or chin?
Well, yeah, that
Shin.
shit's spicy.
What? No, chin.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
that's
sucking in.
really spicy area. Everyone I know
Dead
that's
time.
gotten it sucks.
I loved
you.
it. It was great. It felt really good.
It was
Exfoliating almost.
it was like 95% of it was fine, but like the parts that sucked extra hard. They sucked extra hard.
So what you got to do is be really brutal to your shins for like 25 years.
I did
And
Muay
then
Thai
you
for
give it-
years. I
I don't know what to tell you.
I thought the nerves were dead, but they weren't.
Well, I got lucky. Bob tattooed my shin, so he's so light-handed it didn't matter.
Oh, I'm screwed. I have a cover up of a cover up that needs to be covered up
Ooh.
currently. So
On
I'm
your shin?
yeah.
Oh,
Actually, yeah, I want to talk to you about space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just see what we just did. That's how it's done.
Space the place or
Not
space.
easy.
I'm super
Available.
excited about all the new space photography we
Mm.
have.
Mm.
access to
Oh,
now.
so good.
I
It
know,
has
well,
been
we're talking about
mind
this.
blowing.
Yeah, everyone that likes space tattoos, find your local space tattooer and be like, so you have so many freaking new references. What do you want to do?
I
we've
know.
all been
I
looking at
sent
it.
a bunch to Johnny Andre. And
Oh.
stuff. He's the one that reworked my sleeve and all that. And
Oh,
I'm like,
Yeah.
you got some new references.
The
buddy.
potential. Did you see the one where it was a spiral galaxy, but they showed it coming more like a 3D into one of each?
Yeah.
Oh
Mhm.
my god! Yeah, completely changed my freaking whole world. Yeah, because I'm always trying to spiral different opposing galaxies together, and then it was just like there. It was
What I
Yeah.
think is cool is now that, there's still these gaseous masses.
right.
But with this new clarity and the new like resolution, we
Mhm.
can actually like see like all the little like flows and like there's just like
Yeah.
so much more information that we
So
can
much more.
interpret. We
Yeah,
can
it's
zoom in and we can
Yeah, and then like
Kyle's
the
bringing some rad stuff up.
Oh
Look at
yeah,
Like
look
that.
at that! What
Thanks,
the
Kyle.
fuck? Or Or
I
the
don't know if-
elliptical storms on the North Pole of Neptune. Has anyone looked up that yet?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So I
want-
don't know if you guys,
want.
I don't know if you guys know the science behind this too, about why these pictures are so clear outside of it being like an incredibly like strong lens that they're using on this.
Isn't it several
also-
strong lenses?
Well, yeah. But they're also filming in infrared, so they're cutting through all the dust, all the debris, absolutely everything. So they're able to see like the pure light in its infrared existence, and
Spectrum,
it's just so much more vivid.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for that.
Hey, no problem, man. I aim to please.
They did side by side comparisons of the Hubble and this, and it's just incredible just seeing the detail
clarity of it.
and the clarity of it.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Fawn, are we getting spacey at all on my
Look
sleeve?
at this.
Oh, what is that? That looks like an epoxy.
Wow.
That's,
Bill.
that's Jupiter.
I
Yeah.
think we definitely can, Joe. I think all the possibilities are there for like ethereal, spacey magic.
Yeah, I think Jupiter
Yeah.
has been my favorite, but now like it's definitely more my favorite ever. Except for Neptune. It's got those storms. It's got those polar storms.
I don't know. Mercury's pretty cool when you look at it super high res too.
Yeah.
Like some of the markings of like the mineral tracing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mercury's got a good like topical structure. Like they're
Yeah, but you want to get on Mercury on the surface so you can see the molten metal and that on it and that, you know, you don't get that
Oh,
from
so-
space. So, you know, I'm waiting for those images.
I don't know. I just did a really rad Mercury a few months ago on one of my clients' friends, Devin, and it's like maybe a little smaller than a volleyball. So like that big in the middle of her back, and like there's space and everything around it. But Mercury is like the focal point planet instead of how like either Earth or the sun usually is.
mhm.
Yeah.
Mercury's her guiding planet. So, but it was really cool to do such a interesting, intricate planet. So big. Like,
Right.
usually that's one of the like forgotten ones. It's just like a blip in the solar system.
I've been making up Jupiter, like parts of Jupiter for years, just so I could get high res detail. Like we can get the main hurricane, we can get the little sleepy doos, we can understand that. But now that we have like this high clarity, like bowling ball, epoxy resin, crazy art looking stuff, I'm just like, oh my God, I was close. No, I wasn't. But no, it's wild. Like all of Saturn's moons. I'm going back into a sleeve right now because we've gotten like clearer identifying little factors to them where we just kind of have like fuzzy ideas when we first started the sleeve. So now he's coming back and we're like making it more intense. And I mean, Saturn itself, though, was pretty dope. That was Carl Sagan, you know? Yeah.
That
But
makes me excited to go in and finish my space sleeve then.
oh, I'm excited now to get my cover ups with space. I think I just should have waited till these.
Now's the
you know?
time.
Now's the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've just been thinking that, you know, because I've got so much space.
Now you got old space, you know?
Yeah, you know.
You got low res.
Yeah.
space.
Low res.
Like,
You got
like
that old
low
low
res.
res.
Yeah, I know. It's like, fuck.
That's
We call
cool
that-
for low res space.
Oh God, did we
but-
just
Todd-
make a new slang?
I was gonna call it
Oh,
peasant
shit.
space.
Peasant space.
Everyone's going back to uni space.
Got some space.
He's got some space. That's not
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be low res.
That's
though.
not low
That's
res.
gonna be high res
Yeah,
space. Thank
yeah.
you.
Space.
Well, maybe that can be like a way that space worker tattooers can like, hey, we just got some new technology. You know, we've talked about this.
Well, it's not even new technology. It's just new references.
New
More
references.
data.
Yeah,
we
can
have
you
more
please-
data.
So
now.
we can tighten up your shit because we got this high res shit going on.
Just send
We
them a
know
side
what
by
we're
side
looking
of
at
the
now.
two and be like,
We
come back
probably
in.
knew.
Yeah,
So I've
come
been-
back in.
So I've been debating if I'm gonna
Do
laser
it.
the sleeve
Oh, well,
and then have Saga do
oh yeah, that guy's super nice too.
oh, Saga's a great guy,
He's
man.
so freaking
Saga's
nice.
a great guy. Him and
Yeah.
Heather, I'm friends with them and they're just the greatest people.
Mhm.
I've
Uh,
got 2 pieces that I'm working on right now that are Final Fantasy 14 pieces.
Oh, nice.
And I'm doing like the asteroids and like those pieces of
Oh.
busted up planets, like,
Mhm.
just like the way I think Saga would do it. Like they're hard outlined,
Yeah.
super contrasty, but the space behind it is
Yeah.
super soft and
Mhm.
delicate.
Yeah, his foreground. That's I think I watched him do an entire like sleeve on her, like in
Heather?
Tahoe. And it was,
Yeah.
yeah, it was it had lots of those really high concentrated dark chunks of
Yeah.
planetary debris in front of, and I still do that today.
His contrast
yeah.
is fantastic.
Mhm.
that he
Well, and
builds
it's
with
amazing
that.
how fast he is too.
Mhm.
I mean, he is super fast.
Super fast. Oh my
super
God.
fast.
Yeah, like he uses a 23 mag and just lays
Yes.
it in. And like he's like a grid system worker, you know, like he's just like in color.
Or he's like
Yeah.
just blocking,
Yeah.
like laying
Yeah.
bricks of color. That's how I describe it. It's like the way a mason lays bricks that are
Mhm.
offset of one
Oh, yeah, that
another.
makes- yeah.
They just pack in color in little tiny swatches, and it just stacks and like gradiates
And
as
then-
it goes.
It's amazing how he gets detail in it without, how do I want to put it?
Doing that detail work.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
No,
He
I
gets-
wonder the same.
Yeah, it's amazing how he does it because it's just incredible.
Yeah. No, it was incredible just being able to watch him and seeing how he simplifies, but yet
Yes.
does not take away any detail.
No.
And he was incredibly kind, you know.
Oh,
was-
yes. He's a super.
yeah.
He's a superhuman being. He's a vegan. He loves animals.
Mhm.
He's got
He's
like,
gentle.
oh,
Yeah.
he's a very gentle guy, and he's got so many dogs and cats. He's just a super duper nice guy. I mean, I really like Heather and Saga. I do. I mean,
Yeah. Well, to be able to tattoo someone that much and that long, you do have to have a little bit of a gentle heart to you, you know, to be like passionate about what your person is going through.
yeah.
But no, I was like a little tatter, and he was like really open to telling me what his products were and like I was like, what's your light? You know, and I have that same light. And not the show, but he was super freaking nice guy. And his work, yeah, that contrast, those little chunky bits, and that's what I'm doing on the sleeve too.
Yeah, you'll
It's
see like this tiny little asteroid chunk just like floating there all
Mhm.
gracefully with like little pieces around it. And then it'll be like this stark, like black, blue, purple background. And you'll see this beautiful white glow off of just one side. And then he
Yep.
just nails the texture. Like
Yeah.
it's super simple, but
Mhm.
it's so effective and it's so visually grabbing.
yes.
It reminds me of the way like graphic novels are drawn. Like they pick and choose where the detail is.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Because that's how he does, you know, it's you look at it from a distance, you go, wow, it's great. But then you get up close and you do see all the detail that's in it. And
Mhm.
it's like,
And
I've seen him tattoo so many times. It's like, I don't know how you do that.
Well,
It's
he's
just
influenced
amazing.
so many people,
Yes.
you know, and I can see people that are attempting to do what he's doing,
Mhm.
you know, like you can see it. They're like busting out huge pieces, but that clarity isn't there. They're rushed, they're stressing. For some reason, he just kind of like walks into it and then like, we're just gonna do it.
So
Yes.
there's this approach that I've had since, I don't know, for several years now. But one day, you know how Tony Ciavaro, his like slogan is slow down. And I was like,
You know,
I hear that.
yeah,
So
it's
if
true.
you just listen to that advice and you slow down,
Slow
the,
down.
the thing that comes next is you realize the slower is faster.
Yeah.
Because when you're working slowly and you're concentrating and you're being efficient, you're working slowly and diligently, but you get more work done in a smaller amount of time.
Right. And you're getting it done more efficiently
Yes.
because when you're working fast, you will come back and it's patchy. So you just end up
Mhm.
going over and over and over and over. And then you're frustrated, your client's frustrated, everyone's frustrated.
Where like if you slow
making
down,
every
move
you
that
slow your
count.
machine down, you slow your hand down, and you
Mhm.
actually concentrate on every mark of that needle.
Every
and you make
mark.
every mark count. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing. Here's something that's always stuck with me and I can't get over it. And sometimes I think some tattooers, this doesn't even occur to them. And
Mm.
I think it shows in how they work with rushing, like what you're talking
Oh,
about.
or the,
But like every single touch should matter.
yes.
Because every time you touch that machine to your client, you're hurting them.
you're hurting.
And if you're wasting those touches, if you're being inefficient with those touches, you're inflicting unnecessary pain and you're just hurting somebody.
Yeah.
Like whether you mean to or not, by not working efficiently, you are wasting somebody else's pain. And that's pretty cruel.
But a lot of young tattooers are like that.
That's-
That it is because they're
Mhm.
still learning their craft and everything else. I mean, I've had a couple of tattooers that are 5 years and under, so I can tell you that, and it's true. They definitely are not efficient at what they do. They think they're fast, but they're not.
So like they're listening to their metal on their headphones. They're blasting their client. And as I say, they're doing the tatty blasts.
Yeah.
They're kicking butt. But yeah, no, I don't think. And okay, well, I'll say it. I'll say it right now for all
Say
you
it,
young,
say it, Renee.
for your young
Say it,
tatties
say
right
it.
now. Slow down.
Slow
Slow
down.
it down.
Oh, my mantra that evolved from that was slower is faster.
Mhm.
Slower is faster.
Yeah.
And like even at like, let's say I'm getting tired and I only have like a little area left to go and I just want to get it finished, yada yada. I'll catch myself speeding up just to get the person out of pain. But it's like slow down,
Mhm.
because if you don't, you're gonna have to come back and rework this anyway.
Yeah. And if you're at that point, then maybe just call it if you've got a lot more to go.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, okay, you're a lot more to
I
go.
like to just, like if I get to that point, I like to just take a break and then come back. Like take a break,
Regroup, come back. Yeah, absolutely. And when something's wrong, you know, if you're not sure on your motion, because I've just had to actually talk about this with someone's finesse, you know.
Talk about it.
Okay.
Let's talk about
All right.
it.
Because it was a very sensitive thing, you know, because I'm like, I don't like to judge people necessarily on the way they do things, as their comfortableness with like how they hold their machine or anything. But if you're just putting the needle in the skin to prove to your client that you are tattooing them, but you have no idea what you're doing, just take a second, step back and go, these are the motions I'm going to make for the next 5 minutes.
Mhm.
And then sit back and I go, okay, instead of, I'm just going to like, and then pat, 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 pat. I'm like, what are you doing? Stop it.
That's definitely something like, oh, sorry, go ahead, Renee.
Oh, no, it's
No,
just,
go ahead.
yeah, go ahead, Joe.
No, I was gonna say that's something that I feel like I've experienced with Fawn too, has been when I feel like when Fawn is working on me, you can tell that she's much more deliberate with, you know, every time that the needles touch my skin, compared to other people that have worked on me, where it's been like, you know, it's been like very much that's that, and then they kind of look at it and they're like, where do I go next?
Yeah. Sometimes I'll literally take a picture of I'll say, hey, let's take a 5-minute break, put some Bactine on them, dress them up, tell them to go attack the candy drawer. I'll take a picture of what they're doing, go to the bathroom, go smoke, go take a walk, whatever, and look at what you're doing in a 2D format.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can easily see like, oh, this is where I need to go next. This is what I need to do.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah,
We
like-
should have some more art talks.
Mhm.
One of the reasons I like doing that is I feel like it's almost like looking at because when we're working on something, whether it's a painting or a tattoo, when we're working on it like that, we're so like hyper focused on what we're doing that sometimes we can't see the forest through the trees.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So sometimes when you take a picture on your phone and then you walk away, don't look at it right away. Walk away,
away.
have a snack,
Mhm.
then look at it with a fresh set of eyes on
Mhm.
that screen. And it's like you're looking at it through a whole different lens, a whole different set of eyes. And then you can see like, okay, this is weak, this needs work, this is strong, I can let that be, I can let this do this needs that. And when you sit back down with your piece, it's all crystal clear what needs done next. Like your next set of like order of operations is laid out right in front of you.
See, that's the artist's point of view, but from a collector's point of view, when you're getting, the thing is when you take a break and you get a picture in that and you do it like Megan, there's times where I'm thinking, what are you even doing? Because it's like you don't see no progress, but she's worked on you for an hour and a half, 2 hours. But then you go back to the next 2 hours and it's like, wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That's what all that groundwork was
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sometimes collectors, clients forget that we are not always there to entertain them.
Exactly.
Like that's the hardest part. It was like, it's okay. I promise I know what I'm doing. This was just part of the process.
It's just going to take a while for it to actually look
It's-
like that.
Well,
Exactly.
Well, I mean, if you think about it scientifically, our eyes are muscles. So if our eyes have been staring at the same point, fixed on it, you know, it's going to weaken. So if we don't go outside and look at some trees or some birds far away and change our muscles, like we will
Just get out of
start
your mind for a
deteriorating our
second, too.
focus. Yeah. So light, strain, like we can't strain our eyes that long, and we can get a whole new perspective if we just walk away from you for a second.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even if you're typing at an office or something, like you have to have breaks where you get up and walk around, you know,
Yeah.
just refocus yourself.
So actually, one time, it's been a few years ago. I talk about my massage therapist all the time, and she keeps me in great shape. So this isn't a problem now. But years ago, I was overworking myself and I was traveling too much, and I just wasn't. And you know, when you travel, you're sitting stationary in a vehicle, so that's why this is important in the equation, because traveling is really hard on your back and hips and things like that. So I had just basically wrecked my back, and it got to the point where I had like shooting pain where my sciatic nerve was pinched. And it's the first time I had experienced pain like that. Like
That's
I was like in the fetal position. I have this like comfy green chair that I love. It's my favorite chair. The armrest is nice and flat, so I could set a coffee cup on it. I could set a sketchbook on the other arm. It's fantastic.
That's good. That's good.
So anyways, this is my most comfortable favorite chair. And the only way I could get comfortable on this chair was my knees on the ground and just like my head in the seat of the chair. It was the only relief I could find. So I go to my chiropractor, and he was one of the team riders at the bike shop I worked at. So I knew him ahead of time. So that's why he was the doctor that I went to. We were already like acquainted, and he knew me, and I knew he wouldn't lecture me too terribly because of what I do.
Oh yeah, lecturing your tattooer is great. Just do that more.
Yeah. But as we're talking, he's like, you need to take more breaks, Vaughn. And I was like,
That's like a long back.
I was like,
Piss
I do
boy.
take breaks. And I was like, I'll get up, I'll stretch, and then I do my thing. And he's like, no, you need to take breaks. He's like, you need to take a 10 to 15 minute break, and you need to walk around.
Yeah.
Your body needs that 10 to 15 minute break.
If your friends and clients are telling you this, you should probably
and he's
do
like,
it.
I know you're self-employed, but I just want to point out to you that there is a reason that OSHA requires a mandatory 15-minute break every 2 hours. And I was like,
Ooh,
noted.
science.
You tell my boss that?
Well, I also keep that in mind
OSHA.
for
Just put the poster up behind you and highlight it.
Yeah.
Be real passive aggressive about it. That works.
but I do try to keep that in
Break.
mind for my clients as well, because I feel like if I'm starting to get like fidgety and achy and antsy, they're due for a break too.
Exactly.
Even if you're just sitting stationary in the chair, like when I've gotten worked on, I've had, like, for instance, when Layla D'Amato did the cicada on the back of my knee in Detroit, I was laying face down on a massage table, which is totally fine for most people, but that's incredibly uncomfortable for me.
Yeah,
So it
hips
was
back.
to the point where I was having my knee ditch tattooed, but my lower back and hips hurt worse than where I was being tattooed.
Yeah.
So people are like, did that hurt? It's like, my knee ditch? No, it was a walk in the park. But let me tell you how bad my lower back hurt while it was being done. I couldn't walk for 3 days.
As a larger person, I suffer from that a lot. It's not always the
Same.
tattoo that sucks. Sitting on your hip or sitting
Oh,
cross-eyed or leaning
Or the pressure
forward
point where like you're actually
On your
the
fallen
chair.
joint.
Yep.
Ooh,
or just
that
being
is the
fat and
worst.
hunched over in some weird position, and you can't get oxygen all the way to the bottom of your lungs. So you take all these little baby short breaths, and
Sucks.
Dude.
That's-
I think
And
he
when I
told
was-
me last week
I-
he got his belly tattooed.
yeah.
Nah, last week wasn't so bad. It was pretty quick. To be honest with you. We only really tattooed for about 2 hours.
That's pretty quick.
When I was
Your
just
tum-tums?
getting
That little rosies.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. Look, and then they're done.
They look great. Show that off for the camera.
Yeah, look at that.
Hey, camera. They
Look at
can't see
that.
my stomach. Just whoop.
We're gonna,
This
we're
is
gonna get a
actually-
good shot of
This
that.
looks
to
like
share for
pretty
next
like dead on. The geisha looks pretty dead on, like in the light than it is like on you,
Yeah,
because it's like gone.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, huh, look at that.
That
That's pretty
geisha's like my third tattoo.
cool.
Yeah, it's.
I'm glad you appreciate the color match with the camera.
I
It's actually
do.
why I selected
Yeah, that was really
model.
good. Yeah,
Thanks.
look at it. Jeez,
Thanks.
look at
Good
that.
job, Sony.
Yeah, look
Another
at that.
shout out if anybody wants to sponsor us. Sony.
This is- hey, guys,
Brought to you
This
by
is-
Sony.
this is bullshit. Usually I have to pay for Ben's OnlyFans to be able to see that much Ben titty.
Now they all know, Joe.
I don't think he wanted us
Now they
Is it all Dudoir?
know. The fuck are you doing to me, bro?
Used to be a private.
Sorry,
My
man.
inbox is gonna blow up.
That's
all
your
these
boss
thirsty
that you've
fucking
been talking
dudes.
about, not giving you 15-minute breaks.
Gosh. Yeah.
Ben's a financial dominatrix.
I can't hear you. What?
I said Ben's a financial dominatrix.
Called Samantha.
Financial dominatrix. That sounds
Google
horrible.
it sometime, bud. I'm not into it, but some people are. So I'm too broke for that
Financial
shit.
dominatrix?
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
Our
like-
new title for like sugar daddy.
Like you
Am
come
I
in with
just
a
gonna, like,
checkbook and
withhold money from
No,
you
like-
until you beg
No,
for it?
like, yeah, like
And then
essentially
skeet
like
it on
they'll be
your
like,
face?
hey, you want to see my titties? Like, give me a bunch of money. And then they don't even show the titties. It's crazy. It's a weird world we live in, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what?
Very weird.
I can't believe you guys don't know
I'm-
about this. This is a
I'm
100% a real
sorry.
thing.
They say,
I
"Hey,
don't-
buy me
Joe.
lunch and shoes," and they go,
You know,
"Okay,
if you
here's my
just put
Yeah.
checkbook."
boobies in Google,
I have a wish list.
it'll
I
pull
mean,
some
Yeah.
up, man.
yeah,
Dude,
boobs.
hey
There you
man,
go.
I know.
Hashtag boobs.
You don't even
It
have to
comes
have,
up.
like, just Google boobs.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Sometimes I just accidentally find porn by looking up references for my tattoos.
Accidentally.
Oh,
Accidentally.
yeah,
The
accidentally.
reference. Never mind. I won't even. We're PG.
If you have
show.
to
I'm not even.
Google hot dude in torn jeans.
You know what gets real weird is when you can't imagine yourself in the porn because the guy doesn't have enough tattoos, so you have to include tattooed dude in your porn search to make it more realistic. And then it just takes this weird turn because now it's like all dudes, and you're like, this is the balance is off, and then they've got real shitty tattoos,
Just
and
say
you're just like,
tattooed
I
people.
can't even do this. Now.
This is
Tattooed
entirely
people.
unrelated. Entirely unrelated, but Ben, I got some links I can send you.
I don't believe that was entirely unrelated. I feel like that was direct.
It's
Entirely
entirely
related.
I feel like
Okay.
that's what we were talking
Insanely
about. It's okay.
When are we gonna do photos?
Dude, when you get back,
I have
my schedule opened up a little bit, so let's make that happen.
Okay,
I'm
after
swinging.
House City.
I should
After
I
House
should
City.
be okay. I'm trying. So I have Rage Against the Machine tomorrow night in Pittsburgh, and then I'm gonna
Nice.
try to swing back through Akron on Saturday to stop in and see everybody. So I'll stop in and try to say hi at
We'll
least.
be here,
Nice.
and we all have phones. We're probably gonna ignore you, but we all
I know.
have them.
You do anyway.
I might be the most likely to
Nice,
answer.
man. Can you turn my headphones on, Josh? I'm having problems hearing everyone. Thank you, phone. Thank you. Way better.
Better.
Todd's had a little bit of Todd juice on him, so I had to switch.
This 8% alcohol is hitting me hard.
Was it
White
or was it
Claws.
half the Jack that you drank?
No, I was
Like
just sipping on
straight.
that.
Yeah, that was straight
But
Jack.
this was like,
I was like straight Jack with a
or
little
was it
caramel
Kyle
color.
poisoning me?
Yes, you.
I'm
You only knew. The only one with the answer.
not gonna get Thursday. I'm already a little Thursday. That's okay.
Yeah, Kyle started us off a little rough.
Yeah, it's Kyle's fault.
Dosed us
Yeah.
all.
It's all
Sorry, I
my
was-
fault.
Trying to get Jay.
Come on,
Don't be
Kyle.
sorry. Live your best life.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
hey,
Hey,
look
I
what just came
brought
out.
snacks and
Oh,
that's where it went downhill.
those are new fries.
Those are new wings.
Those are new wings.
You hit the mark all
So
wrong.
waffle fries.
Dude,
I see
hook
those.
us up.
Yeah, hook us
Get
up.
us a party plate, Todd.
There's new fries.
Todd
Give us a
came
party
back for
plate, Todd.
exactly
So-
30 seconds.
Hey, tell them about
Rubber
the
City
plate of wings.
has
Tell me what the price
Dope
is.
ass food. They
Nice.
are telling us to drink beers and eat food that is
Yes.
free.
There's wings,
And
guys.
so we are.
Fries, mozzarella sticks.
We're kidnapped at
missing
Hell City.
out.
They're treating us really nice.
Rubber City.
They're trying to
Stock-
convert us.
Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, that 8%'s treating Renee great.
Oh my God. I live in Oklahoma. We don't have 8%.
Yeah.
I've only drank this much.
Act like you've been here before.
Have you slept?
Jesus.
I slept on the flight from Chicago.
Okay, this
to
is all
here.
adding up now.
I don't know how long that flight was though, because it seemed like I closed my eyes and then we were landing and I was like, what? Oh yeah, and then I was called a piece of shit.
Wait, what?
Oh
For
my
what?
God.
Let's rewind.
Well,
What
okay,
happened?
so-
Tell us your travel story.
As soon as we land in Ohio, I get my Eastern back. I feel it, right? I'm like, oh, I'm closer to home. Cool. And so this girl gets out of her chair and is trying to get her bag, but is trying desperately not put her ass on this guy's D that will not get out of the way. So I try to do the same thing, but I'm like, hey, bro, you're a big man. And why don't you go ahead so I don't have to hit you with my bag? I say. He goes, oh, no, go ahead. Go ahead. And I'm like, no, I really, really don't want to do that. Please go ahead. And he's like, oh, no, do it. And I'm like, bro. And then I realized his wife and his daughter were also there. And I'm like, I don't want to have to put my big ass on your dick to get my bag down. So please, will you just fucking go? And his wife was like, ma'am. I'm like, yes, ma'am. Like, uh-huh. And her daughter was like, eh. And I'm like, girl, you will know better when your daddy's not around. And these gross ass boys will be doing it to you too. So yeah, he waited till I got off the plane to go, you're a piece of shit. And I was like, you're the only one making a big deal about it.
After
So,
you were off, and you
predators.
could walk away.
Predators.
Violence.
Predators.
Hey,
Yeah.
they got a buffet, guys.
They got a
They
buffet.
got a buffet. You see these wings? They're too hot to eat.
Mozzarella sticks.
I'm missing out.
Too
I-
hot to eat.
I
Like,
love
falling
this.
apart
I
in
love
my
this for
hand.
you guys so much.
I gotta
Yeah,
say,
it looks
Look at
really
this. It's like
great.
rubbed.
Crunching it.
It's like rubbed.
You can hear
I
the
just,
crunch.
can we shout out to Tony?
Yeah,
for doing
Tony,
such a good
thank you.
job?
Hard
This is
motherfucking
awesome.
job.
Tony Urbanic,
We got
you're
Garrett
really
Houston.
cool.
I would love to invite him to join us, but
Mhm.
he's really busy and answering a
Really.
ton of other questions and helping
His
everybody. He's
kids
doing awesome.
Are even like running.
He's a
His daughter
baller as
is like
fuck.
being a baller, running around, giving out supplies. She's like 7. Yeah.
That
When we
is-
first got
these are
here,
hotel
we
wings,
walked,
guys.
Jay just walked in. When we first got here, we were walking around asking, we asked him where we should set up, and he's like, well, right here on the stage. So we're like right smack dab center of the main
Mhm,
stage, and
mhm,
that's how we keep getting the awesome views of the show as it's
I'll give
coming
it a
together.
spin. We'll add Jay on because Jay just walked in the fucking door.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, Jay.
What's up,
Hi.
Jay?
Hey, it's
Just gonna
Jay.
Show you how
What's up,
the
buddy?
room's filling up. Welcome.
Jay, get some
Thank you
wings,
so
man.
much.
Everybody's doing it.
How's the trip?
Huh?
How's the trip?
Terrible.
Was it
Alright.
really terrible?
Did you get called a
What
piece of shit?
No. There were just police like everywhere.
Oh, really?
We
But
only saw a couple. I kept it right around like 75, 80 most of the
Oh,
way.
good.
my phone.
Oh,
my
you were
phone, like,
going
tells me
so
that.
fast.
Was it faster than that?
Yeah.
I thought I only hit 90 a couple of times.
The rental
but those
cars-
hills are real big.
75,
I mean, he's-
90, they're all the same.
You were going back. I didn't know the van can fucking like pick it up like that.
Oh, Van
I'm
Diemen's
surprised,
up.
honestly.
Yeah.
please
Yeah.
go away.
I drive it like it's a truck.
Yeah, I did. Once I got
It's got
past,
speed, it's got
some
pickup.
dusty
Yeah.
exit,
Yeah.
and,
Yeah, she's got
Awesome.
balls.
Yeah, she's got balls.
Yeah. I mean, she's got balls, but it's okay.
She's got balls. Yeah.
I see one
Don't we all?
after that. that was-
So I think, you know what? That's what Van Dago and I have in common. Yeah, like
We're the big energy in the room.
nobody knows what to do with us.
No one knows.
Probably wanna get high, don't you?
Y'all need Jesus.
Person.
Oh man.
Oh man.
What is it?
Gummies. Baby candies.
Look at how full the room is now. When we started
Yeah.
the show an hour
is-
ago, it
this
was
is
almost all
getting
black. There were
colorful.
a few banners up, and
Mhm.
now
This
good
is like
majority of the booths are
the
together.
fullest Thursday setup that I've seen in a really long time.
think?
In a
That's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
awesome.
mean, it already looks packed, kind of, sort of.
And everyone's going around, shaking hands. Everyone's been really friendly.
Nice.
Yeah, it's been really nice.
There's chicken wings.
There's chicken wings for crying out loud and waffle fries.
Guys, but are there chicken wings though? I just want to
Chicken
double check.
wings.
Right.
I
The
think it
people
sounded
wanna
like
know.
it.
Yeah, I am super impressed already. Like
Mhm.
nothing has started. It's literally still set up, loaded, but I am super pleased. This is going to be a fantastic show.
Yeah.
Derp don't feed us like this.
Yeah. What's the?
Yeah, you just don't know where to go. That's
oh,
the hidden room, bro.
oh yeah, there was like baklava one day, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I was back there. I know. I seen it.
Fun.
but-
Are we gonna get some baklava?
I mean, I'm
Yeah, but
always
there was
down
no
for baklava.
wings.
I'm always down. Oh, I mean, okay, so far he's got me a Philly, and it was probably the most amazing thing
They're
ever.
super good.
And I realized since I'm closer to the east, I need to get bagels. I need to get everything I
Yeah,
can't do in Oklahoma.
Lauren, right there.
Let's get some fish. We're close enough.
Wait, you don't
Yeah,
have
let's see.
bagels in Oklahoma?
No, I mean they call them bagels, but they're not. They're trash.
That's
What's
Track
like the food staple in
spot by my house?
Oklahoma outside
Pho.
of outside of tornado debris?
Should we take her to Block
Pho.
Bagel Place?
Yes.
Renee, I have bad news. Pho is not from Oklahoma.
Like a place around.
Well, no, but we have the best.
Oh,
I doubt
Just saying.
that.
We have
I
a
don't believe
huge
that for a
Viet-
second.
yeah, we have a huge like Vietnamese, Thai, like
Really?
yeah. We have the best pho.
Well, now
It's everywhere.
now I might
Miso, pho. I mean,
works a lot.
I
Now I
dare
might
you to
fly out
try to
there.
beat our pho.
I don't know. There's the little Vietnamese place that I like to go to.
It's not
the
really a
North
lot.
Market.
Like,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
So-
yeah, I ate there. Yeah, it was pretty
You gotta-
good.
Noodle rice
got a
bowl.
place-
but
Yeah.
Occasionally I'll get the pho, and it's so.
Yeah, I got the rice bowl for Ananda, and it looks really good.
so
But I don't know, man. I'll take you. It's on how. It is the best pho restaurant in America. I like doing
We,
this. I like.
we got this. We've got this great place
You're
called
an
6-1
authority.
Pho here.
Yep.
That place is
I
dope.
mean, there should be a pho challenge, like a food show that just is like a hardcore pho challenge. Like, what is the best pho restaurant in America?
That could be the next Reinventing the Tattoo
Well, who-
That's what
show.
I was
Is
talking
us
about.
going to different eating places.
6 1
But we got the cattle yards.
I'm down for that.
Lauren,
Boom.
Candy bar.
We got the cattle
Me,
yards.
Ben, and
Joe.
Todd.
What's that?
Me, Me, Ben, Todd, and Kyle just
What?
go into a
Bonifacio?
food.
What is that?
Yeah, sure.
What's that, Joe?
No, I was saying that could be reinventing the tattoos
Sorry about
next
that.
next series that we run. It's just gonna be me, Ben, Todd, and Kyle just going to all the food places at these tattoo conventions and just smashing and talking about the food.
Well,
What
let's make
fuels
it
us as
happen.
collectors,
Yeah.
you know?
That this doesn't sound like it should be a hypothetical. Like
No,
this should-
tatties and food.
Food?
Tatties and
Oh,
food all
let's make
day.
a zine, guys.
All day.
Yeah.
Tatties and
Talk about food.
Fried
stuff.
cheese.
Fried
Fried
cheese. Oh, damn fried cheese.
Dude, I love fried cheese. That's my favorite
I
white
like
people
fried
food.
cheese.
I'm
What's
not
this
gonna
fried
lie.
pickle?
I'll jump in.
I
Oh,
do.
no.
Get it? I thought about it and I was like, nah, not yet. I'm gonna get one of
Can't
those
sink
fried
that
cheeses.
low
then.
yet.
I zoomed in for that. I can only eat homemade pickles, man. When I was a teenager, I worked at a pickle factory. I will never eat pickles again. So much.
What?
No.
What factory? McClure's?
It was classics.
There's glass in it.
What do? Do they abuse their pickles?
Oh, it's nasty.
Oh, I bet.
Oh man,
It's just nasty.
pickle abuse
Salty.
is the worst.
Well,
Yeah,
the
so-
relish is the worst.
You know what I saw actually about salt? I felt the same way. I went to Utah and saw the salt flats. And do you know that there's just like a pile of salt outside?
Mhm.
And then they
just
take
shovel
that
it up.
and they just shovel it and put it in canisters and go, here you go. Here's some seagull shit.
Well,
And
what's the
some salt.
difference? What's the difference? Well, yeah, I mean, mines. I mean, we got a mine in by me.
Oh, I have a little salt like cross from Colombia or something of a salt mine.
Mhm.
I mean, delicious.
You
I
know
trust
what?
that.
You know what messed me up? What messed me up was when I learned that when you get like a gallon of milk, that all, and this is going to sound so fucking stupid, but when you get a gallon of milk, all of the milk in that gallon is not from the same cow. Like all the milk goes into one big vat and then they, mix it up and ship it out. And I don't know why, but that ruined milk for me. I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
wow, yeah.
I'll pass.
That's a little weird now. Yeah, I haven't thought of that.
That's suckling
Right?
from many
So
teats, and I don't
That's
know about
like
that.
20 cows. Just all
I'm cool with
trickling in.
exactly one
See,
to
that's
two
just it,
teats.
though. If you get fresh milk from a farm versus what you buy in the store,
Oh, right.
you
right.
never want to get store-bought milk ever again.
No.
Ever.
Oh, or goat's milk?
I was just gonna ask, have you ever had goat
Oh,
milk?
delicious.
If I ever
Yeah.
became lactose intolerant, I would goat milk for sure. It's
Mhm.
not so like
Dude,
it's slightly different, but it's good. Like if you do whole
Goat-
milk and you're okay with like
Like
that
that,
heavy
that
dairy,
thick. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
then goat milk.
goat
Like that
everything
milk.
is great, man.
I can't do percent milk. It's nasty. No.
It's
Oh,
like
thank you,
somebody
dear.
watered it down.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
not good.
yeah, like a 2%. That's watered down milk.
Oh, it's
Look
not
at
good.
that.
Yeah.
But I
Cleaning
put
it
in like
up.
All right,
an ounce and a
guys.
half.
I'm gonna bounce. I gotta go be a dad
We're
and do all
talking
the
about
dad
milk.
shit.
Joe, it was awesome for you to join us. Thank you.
Jeez.
I'll try to see you guys Saturday, okay?
Nice to see
Cool,
you.
awesome.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to seeing you.
Yeah, see ya, man.
Peace.
Well, the walkie-talkies are getting out. Look at them.
Oh, it's getting serious.
It's getting serious now. Everyone,
Ooh,
walkie-talkies.
serious time.
Rubber City.
All right, me and Jay
Tattoo
are gonna,
Invitational.
Gonna go meander.
well, no, we're just
Gonna go
gonna
smoke.
go smoke for a few.
Do the things.
Yeah. I'll step in.
I can't put the headphones on anymore.
Can't let the guy.
You have the
Musical
double
headphones.
sound.
Surround sound.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Musical headphones. This is awesome. I can't believe how nice these new is coming together. This
Yeah, it
is-
looks
this is
great.
Tony's first show, right?
Yeah. Well, I
is-
mean, it was delayed.
Right.
And yeah, this is it now. There's so many
awesome.
shows like that. I
Mhm.
mean, I've got shows that I didn't even realize I had signed up for before COVID that are like, hi, it's time, we're doing it. And I'm like, oh, fudge.
That happened.
That was hot. Was it hot though?
Green temp.
Luke,
I'm gonna get
it
one.
was Luke.
We want more.
All the fried cheese.
Apparently, we got the snack crate on today's episode. Is brought to you by the snacks.
Hotel food.
But yeah, it seems like Tony's done a fantastic job putting this together.
He seems super calm. Everything's going pretty smooth. Everybody that's here is in a good mood. No one seems cranky or.
Phil
out of place,
Robertson
or-
just walked in.
Shout out to Phil. Can't hear us. But yeah, what's up, buddy?
We can see him.
I can.
He doesn't see us.
He doesn't know we're creeping on him. It's okay. We could turn the camera, but that
It's the
sounds
creep
like
show
work.
today.
What time are you coming down, Kyle?
As soon as we're done packing orders tomorrow, we're just gonna head
That
off.
was the most vague answer you could have possibly given.
Well, I guess as late as 7, maybe earlier.
Sounds pretty weak. Maybe you should go in early.
Oh, hey.
We'll see if it's busy. It was slow today.
Yeah, if it's not busy, you guys will be here earlier. That'd be bad. I'm
Yeah,
excited just to hang out all
hopefully in
weekend.
the middle of the day we'll get there.
Thanks.
But we'll see what happens.
Well, I think I'm gonna maybe do one more pan, and what do you think about maybe wrapping up a little bit early? Kind of talked about a lot and bounced all over already today.
Yeah, we're talking about
Yeah.
milk. I think it's time we go.
that's
Smoke or
that's the
something.
indicator. It's time to move on.
Yeah,
Once we get to so mundane that it's literally milk.
I think we
Well,
should just
it's
smoke a blunt.
1 cow's milk versus the 20 cow milk.
We went there today. We talked about
It did
sucking
go
the
there.
udder's teats.
Wait, but is
Yes.
it real?
Wait, what?
Is any of it
What did
real?
we miss on the camera?
We're talking about suckling teeth.
Oh. This
Versus 1 in
We'd be
20
real.
teeth.
We'd be real.
Oh, that doesn't sound as much fun.
Well, yeah, I think we should go ahead and sign off.
Yeah,
I'm
sounds
definitely
good.
to get some awesome footage this weekend
Just getting
and
warmed up.
playing around with like actually editing and presenting it to you guys just a little bit differently next week. But I think we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have a lot of footage. Hopefully we're gonna get a little bit of nature time in because we've been talking about it so much.
Sunday.
Other than that,
Yeah.
Yeah,
we're just gonna have fun.
And I'm going to work my butt off, but that's how I have fun. So I'm also gonna have a lot of fun. And
You're
I got
gonna
my
do
friends
great this
here
weekend.
doing cool stuff. Yeah,
Yep.
so I'm excited.
We'll watch.
All
Yeah.
right.
You work.
Well, thanks everybody for joining us.
Kyle,
and-
thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kyle.
You're an
Thanks.
amazing Kyle.
Ben didn't even fire
We're
you
all
once this
amazing.
week.
I did, just not to your face.
I fired you. It's okay.
Aww.
When you walked away to go to the bathroom.
Fun. Peace out, bro.
Hey, leave the headphones.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't take this.
All right, guys.
Sony.
Well, let's go ahead and sign off, and we will check back with you next week with a whole bunch of rad content.
Hasta luego, mi
Awesome.
amigos.
All right,
Bye, everybody.
guys. See ya.